Good evening, sports fans. We've got blockbuster showdowns in the NBA, including Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers taking on Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns, plus the aftermath of Game 2 of the PBA Commissioner's Cup Finals.
And we've got the FEU Tamaraos and the NU Lady Bulldogs claiming sweeps as the first round of UAAP men's and women's volleyball comes to a close.
Got a new studio. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Natangkalaw.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
On the left side. Oh, the pass! Stopping another one! Bakunas rejecting Estevo for the
Hallelujah in La La Land as the Los Angeles Lakers snap a 4-game skid behind another Luka Doncic explosion. After a winless road trip, the Lake Show bounced back at home with a 107-96 dub over the Phoenix Suns. Luka Magic leading the way here with 33 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists. Austin Reeves added 28 markers and the win. The Lakers also got a boost from Jackson Hayes, who matched his season-high 19 points in his return from a knee injury. The Lakers were already up by 16 by the end of the first period and protected their lead until the final buzzer. The victory comes despite the continued absence of LeBron James and Rui Hachimura due to respective ailments. As for the Valley, well, they got a combined 40 markers from Kevin Durant and Devin Booker in a losing cause. The Lakers currently 5th in the conference with 41 wins and 25 losses. The Suns, meanwhile, still half a game behind, a game and a half behind, that is. The Dallas Mavericks for the final play-in spot in the West, having a 31-37 win-loss slate.
Moving on to the best of the West. The Oklahoma City Thunder continue to roll with their domination of the Milwaukee Bucks. OKC made more than half its shot attempts while holding Milwaukee just below 40% en route to a 121-105 win. The Thunder took control in the second quarter, shutting down the Bucks to close out the first half and pull away for good. No surprise here, MVP frontrunner Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dropped 31 points and 8 assists. Isaiah Hartenstein added a career-high 24 markers to go with 12 rebounds. The duo more than made up for the absence of Lou Dort and Jalen Williams, who both sat out due to hip issues. Giannis Antetokounmpo tried to carry the Bucks with his 52nd career triple-double. The Greek Freak had 21 points, 12 boards, and 10 dimes in a losing effort. The Thunder now have 56 victories against just 12 defeats. The Bucks settle for 4th place in the East with 38 wins and 29 losses. At the post-game press conference, Hartenstein and OKC head coach Mike Dagnall brought up winning behind a defensive mindset.
Just being physical. I mean, he's a great player in this league, and again, I'm not going to do it by myself. I think we did a great job of playing team defense, and I think today you really saw how much that big lineup can really help. I mean, I think, again, a lot of people focus on the offensive side, and I think we've made big leaps in that regard, playing together. But I think we're also figuring out the defensive side. And so I think we're learning every game. We're getting better every game. I think every game we've played, it looks better and better. And so me and Chet talk a lot. And I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, I thought both ends tonight really good, and it's improved over the course of the amount of games that we've done it, which is expected. You know, like, they're good players, they're impactful players, they want to get it right, they work together, they work inside the team. So it's no surprise, but it's definitely improved. And then I think early on, when we were playing that lineup, you know, we were playing it against perimeter-oriented teams, which can skew your impression of it. You know, and I thought tonight we used it against a team that it was really, you know, impactful against, having Hart with his chest on. Giannis and Jay Will. I mean, Jay Will took a lot of those minutes as well. and then had a Chet behind it specifically, you know, is a powerful combination. You know, I thought that was to hold him to 21 points, some lower to 19 is really hard to do. And we did a great job with tonight.
Well, as for the leaders of the East, they just saw their win streak snap. After a franchise best 16 victories in a row, the Cleveland Cavaliers suffered a loss at the hands of the young Orlando Magic. Final score here, 108-103, with the Magic dealing the Cavs their first defeat since February 4th. The game went down to wire, though, with Cleveland even taking the lead with a minute left to play. But Paolo Banchero's go-ahead bucket and some crucial free throws from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Franz Wagner ultimately sealed the win for Orlando. Banchero bucked a 27% shooting clip to finish with a game-high 24 points. Donovan Mitchell led the Cavs with 23 points, though he had 3 of the team's 5 missed shots in the final minute. The Cavs were without all-star big man Evan Mobley, who's dealing with a bruised foot. Despite the loss, though, Cleveland still rules the East and the rest of the league with 56 wins and 11 losses. Orlando, meanwhile, stays at 8th place in the Eastern Conference, having 32 victories against 37 setbacks. Here's Magic head coach Jamal Mosley talking about the team's character and halting their opponent's historic win streak.
The toughness that they have, the resiliency that they have to not let the last game spill over into this game. We took the good things from last game and learned from them, and we were able to apply it tonight, understanding what we're capable of doing on any given night, and that's what I think you saw with this group. I think challenging them defensively. You know, you gave them a 38-point first quarter, and I think us understanding exactly who we are and what we need to do. And we made shots tonight, which is good, but we challenged them defensively to come out and play the certain style of Magic basketball that we know we can play, flying around. We still have to be better at cleaning up the offensive rebounding, but our job of getting guys off the line, flying around, covering for each other, playing with multiple effort all night long. They're on a 16-game win streak. You focus more on what we're doing. I think that was the key piece in that. And we talk about the type of basketball we're playing. And we've said it from the beginning of the year, and I've told you guys this, we want to be playing our best basketball in March and April. And that's going to look different every game. But is it Magic basketball? Can we defend the right way? Can we share the basketball? Can we show our resiliency and toughness no matter what's happening in a game of runs?
5 more NBA games on tap tonight. Here are the results. Quentin Grimes and the Philadelphia 76ers pile on the Dallas Mavericks' woes after taking a 130-125 win. Anthony Simons takes over in the 4th as the Portland Trailblazers rally from a 16-point deficit to beat the Toronto Raptors 105-102. Cam Johnson scores 28 points to tow the Brooklyn Nets past the Atlanta Hawks 122-114. The Minnesota Timberwolves get their 8th straight win, beating the Utah Jazz 128-102 behind 41 points from Anthony Edwards. And lastly, James Harden leads the LA Clippers 123-88 blowout of the Charlotte Hornets. Coming up, the first round of elimination games in UAAP men's volleyball has come to a close, and the FEU Tamaraws are still undefeated. Their latest victory plus results of the other weekend games when play-by-play returns.
we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play only on One News. Barangay Ginebra San Miguel head coach Tim Cone and super import Justin Brownlee praised the team's defense in their gritty Game 2 win over the TNT Tropang Giga in the PBA Commissioner's Cup Finals. Brownlee especially gave credit to wingmen Stephen Holt and Jamie Malonzo for their stellar defense on TNT import Ronde Hollis Jefferson. RHJ was the top scorer for the Tropang Giga with 25 points, but it took him 23 shots to reach that. Ginebra was also able to stop Ronde in 2 separate possessions down the stretch to keep the lead. That included the potential game winner with 7 ticks to go in the game. This defensive stop sealed Ginebra's 71-70 win to even out the best-of-7 series at 1 game apiece. Coach Tim says Ginebra has to play with the same intensity for the rest of the series if they want to have a chance to win the title. Here are Brownlee and Cone talking about the hard-earned victory.
It was definitely our defense. Got to give a lot of credit to Stephen and Jamie. They did an incredible job. But also our team defense, I think, was really good. Trying to stay home on their shooters, not let them get too many open shots, especially in transition. So I think it was just all around a great team effort on defense for the team, but especially just got to give a lot of credit to Jamie and Stephen. They played incredible defense on RFJ the whole night.
I was as angry as everybody else. There was no magic in the words that I might have said or did say. These guys just, showed just true grit all the way through the game, and we knew that we're going to have a chance in this series. We're going to have to show that character and that true grit, and just really reach deep to make 2 stops down the stretch that were really incredible stops. And that's just the way we're going to have to play to have a chance in this series.
Moving on to volleyball, the Crisscross King Crunchers remain undefeated in the 2025 Spikers Turf Open Conference. But the King Crunchers' 9th straight win did not come easy as they staved off the Savoj Spin Doctors in 5 sets. Final score 20-25, 25-13, 24-26, 25-19, and 15-11. Jude Garcia led the King Crunchers with a game-high 27 points to counter Marcalado's 36-point explosion for the Spin Doctors. Crisscross is now just 1 win away from sweeping the elimination round. Meanwhile, the Signal HD Spikers bounced back in dominant fashion, sweeping PGJC Navy Sea Lions 25-19, 25-15, and 25-15. Louis Ramirez had 16 points for the HD Spikers after scoring just 6 in their previous game. And lastly, the VNS Lady Creek Griffins moved closer to a semifinal berth after a hard-fought win over Alpha Insurance Protectors. The Griffins overcame an early setback to take down the Protectors 17-25, 25-22, 25-23, and 25-22. CJ Seguin had a near triple-double for the Griffins with 22 points, 19 excellent receptions, and 9 digs.
From the Spikers turf, we jump to the UAAP. It's a clean sweep for the FEU Tamagaos to end the first round of Season 87, the men's volleyball tournament. Here's a look into the weekend games to cap off round 1 of men's volleyball in this report.
Combination play for Jelord.
The FEU Tamagaos complete a perfect run in the first round of the UAAP Season 87 men's volleyball tournament. The Tams are now 7-0 after outlasting the DLSU Green Spikers in 4 sets, 22-25, 25-21, 25-22, and 25-19. Rick Saavedra and Lyric Mendoza led a charge for the unbeaten FEU squad, scoring 17 and 13 points respectively. LaSalle ends the first round with 4 wins and 3 losses.
Agribolos going down the line.
Meantime, the 5-peat seeking NU Bulldogs beat the USC Golden Spikers again in a rematch of last season's finals. The Bulldogs overcame a slow start to take down the Golden Spikers in 4, 16-25, 25-20, 25-21, and 29-27. Rookie playmaker Jeff Gallego continued to impress, delivering 21 excellent sets and 4 points. Leo Aringo and Jade Disquitado led the Bulldogs in scoring with 13 and 12 markers respectively. NU is second in the team standings with a 6-1 win-loss slate, while UST is at number 3 at 4-3.
Malaking adjustment na nangyari sa akin kasi kakabalik lang ni Jade and ako balik sa opposite na position. So I'm grateful pa rin ako sa teammates ko na kahit na adjustment napupunuan namin yung mga need na gawin sa board.
As for the Ateneo Blue Eagles, they cruised past the UE Red Warriors in straight sets, 25-21, 25-19, and 25-16. Kennedy Batas led Ateneo with 15 points, while setter Enzo Gutierrez delivered 18 excellent sets. Ateneo likewise has a 4-3 win-loss record to close out the first round, while UE remains winless at 0-7.
Marami pa kami dapat tutulong kasi may mga sistema pa kami. Kumbaga sabi nga ni coach na sa 30% pa lang ako sa step namin. So, sinabi na. So, yung marami pa kami dapat tututunan sa mga trainings namin para ma-apply namin sa second.
Quick hit, Angelo Lepata.
And lastly, the UP Fighting Maroons and their 5-game losing skid after taking down the Adamson Soaring Falcons in 4 sets, 20-25, 25-18, 26-24, and 25-20. Rahim Olayemi led the Fighting Maroons with 22 points off 18 attacks and 4 blocks. Rookie Tommy Castrodes also broke out for a triple-double of 17 markers, 23 excellent receptions, and 14 excellent digs. UP improves to 2-5, while Adamson drops to 1-6. Up next here on Play by Play, we'll shift over to the women's side where the NU Lady Bulldogs remain dominant in UAAP Season 87. That and more when Play by Play returns only here on One News.
Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. Dominant as ever, the NU Lady Bulldogs stay unbeaten to finish the first round of the UAAP Season 87 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Here's a look at the final matches of Round 1, which included not one, not two, but 3 5-setters.
Still have so much.
The NU Lady Bulldogs complete a first-round sweep of the UAAP Season 87 Women's Volleyball in dramatic fashion. The defending champions overcame a 2-1 deficit to beat the UST Golden Tigresses in 5 thrilling sets, 23-25, 25-17, 19-25, 25-18, and 15-9. Alyssa Solomon led the Lady Bulldogs with 24 points, including 21 attacks and 3 blocks, while Bella Belen added 19 points on 14 kills, 3 aces, and a block. NU is now 7-0 for the season. UST is 5-2 as their win streak ends at 5 games.
Hindi naman namin siya in-expect na masisweep namin yung first round. Kasi at the end of the day, ang goal lang naman namin is mag-champion. So 1 game matatime lang kami.
Meantime, the DLSU Lady Spikers dominated the FEU Lady Tamaraws in straight sets, 25-17, 25-20, and 25-22. Shivana Laput led the way yet again with a 22-point performance in what ended up being a swag fest between the two teams. With the win, LaSalle ties UST at 5-2, while FEU drops to 4-3.
Back row hit from
As for the UP Fighting Maroons, they survived a record-breaking game from Shaina Nitura to beat the Adamson Lady Falcons in another 5-set slugfest. Final score, 25-15, 15-25, 24-26, 25-22, and 15-10. Nina Itang tallied a team-high 20 points for the Fighting Maroons. Super rookie Nitura had 38 markers in a losing cause for the Lady Falcons. That's the highest single match scoring output in UAAP women's volleyball history. UP improves to 3-4 for the season, while Adamson falls to 2-5.
Siguro doon sa kabila, alam naman natin siya talaga makakapatay. Kaya medyo nakafocus extra yung defense sa kanya, pero lumulusot pa rin eh. So, pero good for us. May mga breaks na nananalo kami, nakaka-counter kami, nag-error sila. So, kaya nakuha natin yung panalo.
And lastly, the Ateneo Blue Eagles end a tough first round with a much-needed victory. The depleted Blue Eagles had to dig deep, but they managed to edge out the UE Lady Warriors in 5 sets, 20-25, 25-16, 22-25, 25-15, and 15-13. AC Minor finished with 23 points on top of 6 digs. Ateneo snaps a 3-game skid to end the first round with a 2-5 record. UE remains winless after 7 games.
The good thing about it is, you can shift her position.
More volleyball tomorrow as the best-of-3 quarterfinals of the PVL All-Filipino Conference resumes. The Creamline Cool Smashers will face the Cherry Tigo Crossovers in the first match at 4 p.m. The Cool Smashers edged out the Crossovers in straight sets during their preliminary round meeting. Although Creamline is coming off a long break of more than 2 weeks, they last played on February 27. Then at 6:30 p.m., the Petrogas Angels will collide with the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells. The Angels powered past the Thunderbells in 4 sets during the preliminaries, but Zeus Coffee has shown steady improvement during the play-in tournament, making this a must-watch clash. Tomorrow's matches will be held at the PhilSports Arena in Pasig City. You can also catch the action live on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app.
Happy Monday, sports fans. We got a treat, an all-NBA lineup in tonight's highlight reel to start the work week. Let's start with the Cavs against the Magic in Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell uses the screen. No, he goes middle, ends a slam. Business decision from Paolo Banchero getting out of the way. And look at that stop from Spida, a jammer by Spida. What a play there for Donovan Mitchell. Unfortunately, though, As you see, this leads to easy 2 points from Franz Wagner. But Mitchell had a team-high 23 points coming off a groin injury. But the Cavs lose to the Magic 108-103, as we said, ending Cleveland's win streak at 16. Now, off to the next one, Thunder Bucks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Cason Wallace, the up-top play to Isaiah Hartenstein with that slam. Woo! Look at that, drawing the defense. Good play from Cason Wallace, baiting Brook Lopez to him. And what a game for iHeart, though. He finished with a career-high 24 points in this one. 11 of 15 shooting, that's 73%. I know my math. Also grabbing 12 boards. The Thunder continue to roll as they beat the Bucks in Milwaukee, 121-105. Now moving on to Wolves against the Jazz. Here's Naz Reid posting up, drawing the defense. Juzang leaves. Anthony Edwards takes off, up, and away. Rack attack from Ant-Man. What a finish there for Anthony Edwards, as fans begging for Anthony Edwards to join the slam dunk contest. Take a look at that. Walker Kessler, welcome to the Ant-Man poster. Edwards just going off for 41 points. Wolves destroy the Jazz here, 128-102. How about not one but two plays from Luka, Lakers Suns in La La Land. Luka finds Austin Reeves, hits the three, bang, 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 and points to Luka. Great pass from the Don, drawing the defense, and then finding an open corner three from the headband, Austin Reeves. That's lucky. And how about this next one? Luka driving, Luka, and the layup. And up next, here's our last play. Same game, same guy. Doncic does it again, this time against, dancing with Durant. Step back, automatic, knock it down for Luka Magic. A few words to KD as well after that play. Take a look at this. Favorite, step back. Trademark play from Luka, and the Don knocking down the three. And a few words to KD. And also adding salt to the wound, because Doncic having a game-high 33 points, 11 boards, 8 assists, 2 steals. Lakers halt their four-game slide by beating Phoenix at home without LeBron, 107-96. Check on 2.
Yun ulit yung sinasayaw mo si Luka. Sige na nga, okay. Before we go, we want to congratulate Pinoy trackster Carlos De Imus for setting a new national record in the 20-kilometer walk. De Imus clocked in 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 2.003 seconds at the Asian Race Walking Championships in Nomi, Japan. He broke the previous record of 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 51 seconds set by Michael Embuedo in 2009. Once again, congratulations to De Imus for making history. Again, we love to see these things.
De Imus.
We love telling these stories.
Galing, ganda talaga. What a show on a Monday night. And that's all from us tonight. What's that dance I did? Nauto mo ko? Oh. Yun ang binabayaran doon eh. Catch us again tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of today's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Calao. Thank you for watching. Happy Monday, everyone. Good night.